Hello. Today we're going to talk about a NASCAR tragedy. JD McDuffie, who died at Watkins Glen after an accident in turn 6. Well, it's not like turn 10 because of the bus stop chicane they put in to prevent accidents like that. But JD McDuffie started his career in 1963 with his own team and own equipment and all that stuff. Always ran as an underdog, never having great equipment compared to the big guns and all that stuff, but loved to race. Absolutely loved to race. And I tell you, he was a better driver than his results showed. I'm going to tell you that. He had 109 top 10 finishes. And most of that was in an era where if you finished the race, a lot of the time, you would finish in the top 10. A lot of equipment failure back then. He never gave up. Even though later in his career, he might have been up to the challenge, but the cars were like 15 miles an hour off the pace. And, that's not his fault. He had a lot of hand-me-down equipment, never had any of the latest. But when he could finish the race, he would finish the race. It didn't matter if he was 20 laps down or what have you. He would finish the race, take that money, put it back into the team. I am proud of him for something like that. In 1988, he crashed in the 125s. At that time, that's what they were. Not 150s like they are today. They were the 125s. And left him with third-degree burns and a lot of pain for several weeks. And he said that was probably the worst year of his career, because he lost the newest car he had in his stable, and he pretty much had to not race that year because of that. And 89 to 91, it was a miracle that he got to race, because his equipment was not good enough to be racing in the top series. He was, but the equipment wasn't. But here's a guy that never gave up, never surrender, that kind of attitude. And here we come to Watkins Glen in 1991. Qualified toward the back. He was on the same row as Jimmy Means. He was following Jimmy Means on lap 6, and the right front spindle broke, causing the tire to break off, and he hit the wall a ton, went flying in the air. And one of those series of unfortunate events was the tire ended up inside the cockpit. That's what I believe killed him. I'm going to be honest with you. That's the official story. That's not fabricated. And Jimmy Means was calling all the emergency crews down like this and jumping frantically to get down here. But it was already too late. JD McDuffie was already dead. And it was most likely a very gruesome scene, to be honest with you. And that's what, and it was made official about a couple hours later when they went back to yellow. And because of that accident and Tommy Kendall's accident 6 weeks earlier, they put the bus stop chicane in there. And yeah, that corner hasn't had accidents like that ever since, so it was a good move in my opinion, but some people think it was a bad move. And it is what it is, and God rest JD McDuffie and his widow Imogene, and it's the way it is, and have a good night.